Hello and welcome to the Ragnarok Ready channel. This channel is all about emergency preparedness, food storage, that sort of thing. And occasionally, on days like today, I do reviews on products that I've purchased for myself for when SHTF happens. So anyways, when it comes to a grid down situation, the world's gone to complete crap. You're going to want to have all of your assets in order. You're going to want to have your water storage, your food storage, your medication, prescriptions, stuff like that, your antibiotics that you can get from Jace Medical, med kits that you can get from mymedic.com, or you can save yourself some money and buy all the stuff individually through a lot of different various outlets. Amazon is a very good one because they also accept HSA cards. Then you're going to want to have your fire extinguishers, things like that, all of your most essential assets in order. And then there's going to be probably within that top 10 list some other items that I do feel like are going to be equally valuable in the eyes of certain people. And reading through the 1 Second After series, there was some barter items that were extremely lusted after. You had bullets, which had an extreme currency sort of value within the groups in that book series. You had cigarettes, and then finally you had coffee, one of the most lusted after items in this book series. And when SHTF happens, there's going to be a lot of people like myself who are going to do just about anything to get their hands on a cup of coffee. So again, when you've got your bullets, your beans, and your baseball bats all sorted out, you will want to get that coffee worked out as well. So you can pick these up from mypatriotsupply.com or Ready Hour directly. I have bought a couple buckets of these because, again, I do feel like this is going to be an extremely valuable asset when SHTF happens. And you can also buy these individual pouches. It was about $10, not bad at all. So for the instructions, you open the pouch, you remove the oxygen absorber, which I am actually going to keep in the pouch to help preserve the freshness. Then simply you just spoon 1 rounded teaspoon into 6 ounces of water into your favorite mug. Then you simply stir it up and boom, you got yourself some coffee. I have 2 separate cups here. One, I've got a cold brew on the right, and on the left, I've got my hot brew. So let's taste test it, see how it worked out. Disclaimer here, 6 ounces of coffee is not that much coffee. That is roughly what it looks like. And so a serving is not a lot in this instance. For the taste, it tastes fantastic. It tastes just like an average good cup of coffee. I won't say anything negative about it at all. It rehydrated quite fine. Again, that one right there is the hot brew. And then I spooned out a cold brew. It is the summertime here. I was nervous about the cold brew. I thought maybe it would have rehydrated not so well. But for those of you who do not know, freeze-dried food or beverages, you can rehydrate either hot or cold. The cold ones do take a little bit longer than the hot. Texture-wise, it's smooth. Has a really, really good coffee flavor. I'm not a coffee connoisseur of any means, so I'm not like, the best critic when it comes to coffee, but I do drink a crap ton of coffee. I love my coffee. I will drink at least 5 cups a day. So anyways, back to this. It has a 25-year shelf life, unopened, up to 30-year shelf life, actually. You can pick up these big buckets, which has 720 servings. However, considering the fact that 1 serving is 6 ounces of water mixed in with 1 teaspoon, that's not a lot of coffee. So realistically, for those of us who actually really drink coffee, you're probably going to want to cut that 720 servings in half. If you have a freeze dryer, you could make the stuff yourself easy, just make the coffee, pour it out in the freeze dried trays, boom, you got yourself whatever kind of coffee that you want. Now, I do also know that Ready Hour, My Patriot Supply, does also sell coffee creamer that you could buy if you need that kind of stuff. I personally like my coffee black, so I have absolutely no interest in wasting money on that sort of thing. but you could. You can also buy powdered milk if you preferred that, and also food grade long-term food storage type sugar for those of you who need that sort of thing to water down your coffee. But again, when it comes down to a grid down situation, having coffee is going to be so valuable. I mean, think about, people are out there doing hard days of work that they're not accustomed to, because we're all very accustomed to living behind a TV screen of some sort, very, very pampered Western lives. And all of a sudden, the grid shuts down, morale is not going to be the greatest, and then boom, you've got somebody who's going around offering coffee. That is going to be so incredibly valuable. So do take this into consideration. Again, you can buy these little pouches for about $10. I am not sponsored. The stuff I bought on my own money, so I could give an honest, unbiased review. I do not do this sort of thing to try to convince people to buy stuff, but instead, again, give my own perspective and give you all the choice to decide whether or not it is the right pick for you. Anyways, if you enjoy this sort of content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, folks, Ragnarok Ready out.